Hello, everyone. In the spirit of maximizing your potential, I wanted to speak briefly to goal setting and creating New Year's resolutions. First, I'd like to start with many of us set New Year's resolutions that typically go unfulfilled or we're unsuccessful in achieving those. Typically, the reason that we're unable to achieve our goals is we create unrealistic set of expectations for ourselves. The commitments are either too vague or too broad, and so they're difficult to measure or evaluate our progress against them. We don't necessarily have an accountability partner or someone to hold us accountable for that. Tied into that, this issue of accountability, which is what specifically is the reward that you will get or benefit from achieving this goal? Or on the flip side of it, what's the negative consequence should you fall short? And then lastly, and something that I think we significantly underestimate is whatever behaviors we're currently engaging in, whether we want to change them or not, in some way, shape, or form are serving us. Whether that's a desire to not work out or to drink more than we should, or to just procrastinate. As much as we sometimes want to change that behavior, we probably should spend some time evaluating what is it about that specific behavior that ultimately is serving our needs or is enabling us to live in the status quo. So if you want to be able to create compelling goals for yourself and or create a set of objectives or New Year's resolutions that will work, I suggest you consider the following. The first is create SMART goals for yourself. Using the ability to be able to be specific, measurable, attainable, results-oriented, and timely goals as a model for creating a high level of structure and specificity for your goals will be hugely valuable to you in helping you achieve those. The second is find an accountability partner. Find someone who will hold you accountable or will help you achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to achieve. The third is pursue things that actually bring you a level of satisfaction. And a good example of this one I typically use is working out. If you make a commitment to work out, I'd encourage you to create a realistic goal. So rather than decide you're going to work out 7 days a week for the next 3 weeks, try to pick maybe a commitment that's achievable, like create 2 days a week, but then also choose to do activities that you find enjoyable. If you create activities for yourself that you find rewarding or enjoyable, and that help you get closer to achieving your goals, you're more likely to want to continue on that plan and continue to reinvest in them so that ultimately you're closer and more effective in being able to achieve your ultimate goals. The other is create a positive incentive for yourself. So create something that's meaningful that will, in fact, motivate you to achieve it. This is where the accountability piece comes back in. If you cheat yourself out of your goal and you give yourself the reward anyway, then, in fact, you're limiting your ability to accomplish what you set out to do at the outset. Similarly, you can create negative consequences. And so it's not something that needs to be punitive to yourself physically, but it could be something that you're willing to truly give up something if you fail to achieve your goal. One of the ones that I tend to favor is make a commitment to go volunteer somewhere so that someone benefits as a punishment if you don't achieve your goal. Or you'll write a sizable check to the charity of your choice if you fail to achieve your goal. But try to create some level of accountability, either positive or negative, that motivates you to accomplish it. And then lastly, what I would say is, as you create your SMART goals and you get after them, give yourself permission to feel good and recognized for the work that you do. If you ultimately incorporate these into your practices or approach, you will have a significantly greater likelihood of success, and you're ultimately that much closer to achieving your goals. Thank you. Have a great day, and see you again soon.